Are we? Oh, we're live. I was just gonna keep talking. Glad I saw that.
I mean, you were talking about Dave and Buster's. I thought I don't know what Dave and Buster's is.
What? Really?
Is it like Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, but like, it's like without the creepy, the creepy mouse, and more with just like creepy dudes who shouldn't be near video games.
Interesting. So, is it like video games? Is it more like an arcade then? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. It's an arcade, and then you got the other stuff too.
Okay.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun.
All right. I can't say I've ever heard of it before.
I'm running out of very creative things to say in your channel member things.
I'll note it. It's noted. Definitely
Thanks,
noted.
man. After 71 of these, they're kind of getting old at this point. How many months is 71 months, by the how many years?
Well, I'm not a mathematician, DjGoHam, but I'm going to guess that 71 months is about 71 months.
Sure. I feel like we walked in on them. I feel that way too, Jay. That's exactly how I feel. I like how he used his channel member thing. Just say 71 months is 71 months. At least 70. Get out of here, Renee.
The cheese stick. You know what? It was cheese stick night. What can I say?
It's 1 p.m. there.
It is.
And cheese sticks and coffee. You're just gonna
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say, like, cheese sticks and coffee don't go great together. But on the bright side, you can use the cheese stick as a stir stick.
Momentarily.
You can mix the cream in with your coffee.
Cheese. Ugh. Ugh. As, hey, let's get the disclaimers out of the way. Welcome to the Farm Sim Show. We do a lot of things here. Playing the game is not one of them, and I don't have my other PC on, so I can't show off the TLX Phoenix today. Yeah,
that was the whole reason I came here, was to see the TLX.
Yeah,
the whole reason.
I guess you'll just have to wait till next week.
That's it. I'm out of here.
I didn't want to do this anyway.
So, since we're not talking about the TLX, since DJ can't show it off at all, what are we going to talk about today then? There's nothing else going on.
Yeah, I mean, Giants teased an update and actually talked about some of the things that would be in it. Things that are very popular. Things that are in it. They didn't give us a lot of information, but we got some, and I'm just going to fill in the blanks with what I think is right.
It sounds about par for the course of this show.
Pretty big thing.
Never heard that before. We've got a bunch of mods came out this week.
No, a bunch of mods came out today. Not this week, today. It's okay, 69 today. Mods came out today. 69. Had to make two videos.
I thought it was 71.
No. If you okay, technically it was 71. If you count the Farm Sim 22 mods, but they were updates and I'm not counting them.
Okay.
It's not that they don't matter. FS22 mod lives matter, but it's Farm Sim 25 is the new hype.
Okay. So, by your count, if 69 mods were released, how many mods is that?
Wait, 69. What is this? What is this crap?
I don't know. I'm just counting mods like you count months. That's all.
Look. All right, at least I'm not like, oh yeah, my baby's 71 months old. So your baby's, what? No, don't use my credit card.
Don't use your
71 divided by 12. All right, so it's 5.917.
I'm gonna start doing that for the Klutchlings. I think they're gonna be like 20 and be like, yeah, they're 1,260 months old.
Wow. That's a very old child.
I feel like we're going to start doing that, I think. That's going to be good.
Goodness gracious.
I'm terrible at math, by the way.
Yeah. I was about to fact check that in my head. I was like, I can't do that either. So we're gonna talk about the patch today. We're gonna talk about patch 1.5. It's officially been confirmed, and they say it should be here soon. I think they said next week.
Wednesday or something, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, no, they didn't say the exact day. But we'll talk about that.
I was looking through the Twitter feed and I thought I saw someone say Wednesday, maybe, but who knows? It could be just false, fake news.
I will also say that we've got some fun stuff to talk about from my trip.
Ooh, yeah, you went somewhere. That's right.
I went somewhere.
You got out of the house. I'm so proud of you for getting out of the house, DjGoHam.
Thanks, man. I haven't left since I got home. And getting home was a nightmare. That's probably why.
There's more to that story, it sounds like.
Yeah, I went to New York. Wasn't supposed to go to New York, yet I did.
All right. That sounds good.
So there you go.
Okay. Well, we'll go through the new mods. We'll talk about your trip. And we got a patch to talk about. It sounds like there's a few things to go over.
Also, you should totally pull up that screenshot where you said, "Is this you?"
Oh, okay. Is it on Twitter? I got it right now. Here. Is it?
No, don't. Today's sponsor, G-Portal. They host premium game servers for all kinds of games and are even confirmed to have servers for Farming Simulator 25. They also provide servers still for the 5 previous Farming Simulator games, FS 22, 19, 17, 15, and 13. Farming Simulator 22 was also the first time they hosted servers for Xbox and PlayStation players in the Farming Simulator franchise, proving to be the best way to play with your friends, no matter what platform you're on. You can grab your very own server for Farm Sim 22 or any of the previous Farming Simulator games right now. Then, once November 12th rolls around, you can grab your Farming Simulator 25 server for you and your friends. Check out my link in the description for 10% off all G-Portal game servers right now. We should delete that.
That one's a bit old.
As soon as you hit it, I was like, no, that's the pre-order one.
It's okay. It still makes the same amount of sense.
Yeah, I mean,
just don't order the pre-order.
Right. You know, once November 25th or November 12th rolls around, get it. Hey, you know what today is? It's January 24th. We're after the date. Go ahead.
There you go. Go pick it up.
Go check
out G-Portal. Save 10% on a G-Portal game server.
Right now. And G-Portal Kevin from G-Portal might be creeping. I don't actually know.
Do we have a nickname for him yet?
Yeah, Kevin from G-Portal.
G-Portal Kevin or Kevin for G-Portal?
Kevin from G-Portal. I don't know why I said G-Portal Kevin.
I don't know. I kind of like it. It kind of rolls off the tongue better.
G-Portal Kevin? Can we put Kevin's name in the middle of G-Portal or G-Portal on the outside of...
What, like G Kevin Portal?
Maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to roll. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah.
Sounds like a whole Farm Sim show. We'll have to discuss that in.
He's going to have a nickname. Maybe we could discuss it next week before I see him. I've got some community shirts to give him, so I'll be heading down to see him.
Nice. Do it.
Yeah.
Like it.
So it sounds like whatever we come up with is going to sound very Russian. So too many V's and too many K's.
Should we talk about what's expected from the patch that we're hoping is going to be coming up next week?
I think we definitely should. I think that's the first thing we need to talk about because there is a patch coming. Man, this morning I was working on the news video, doing my thing.
Oh, do you make sound effects when you work on that? Just out of curiosity,
I do. Yeah. So I play music in the background, and the background music is, "Hey DJ, keep making noises. How you got this?"
I mean, every time I call you and where we talk on the phone, and you're like getting ready to edit, and you hear like first intro for the Farm Sim news or whatever you're doing, and you hear your voice, you're like, "Oh, that guy's so annoying." And I just kind of concur. I'm like, yeah, he's the worst. Literally the worst.
That's 100% true. We did that today.
We did do that today. But I think it's happened like probably every time we've done this show, just so you guys are aware that are listening. And it's not uncommon for that little conversation to happen. Oh, this guy's terrible. It's always DJ we're talking about.
It blows my mind how like every Wednesday somehow I'm able to take off in the afternoons. I say like Wednesday afternoons I'm gonna take off, and that's my me time, and it is, and I always get it somehow. And then Fridays roll around and I'm like, all right, the same time that I would normally leave to go like have a late lunch, see friends downtown or something, we have the podcast, and I'm always late.
Well, you weren't late today. I was kind of late. Well, no, I was early today.
Anyway,
You're right.
You wanna pull this thing up? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
I mean, right off the bat, there's going to be one thing I think everyone's going to be kind of excited about.
Yeah. And more.
Oh, hang on. Let's go. Boom. We'll go full screen on this bad boy.
Yeah. Smack 11. F11.
I did, and I went the wrong screen. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. And then left control. And
You want to zoom in a bit? Is that what you want me to do?
Left control and just roll that wheel. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Where do you want to start? I mean,
right.
They got 4 things right off the bat there that we're going to talk about, I guess.
So, upcoming patch, performance mode, various improvements, duh, fixes for bugs and crashes, duh, and more, duh. There's one thing.
There's one thing in there of the 4 they've got listed. Is that just like the standard template for like a PowerPoint slide? It's like, okay, you got to list 4 things. Oh man, 4 things. What 4 random things can I put in here? I've only got 1.
Yeah, what do you like about Klutch? I like that he puts up with me. Don't watch his videos.
Ouch. Ouch.
I can only come up with 1. You put up with me. That line's getting a little bit thinner every week. All right, let's scroll down a little bit because there's some fun stuff. So, if you are unaware, Giant said that we're currently finalizing the next patch for Farm Sim 25 version number 1.5. You can expect it to be released soon for all platforms. They're currently aiming for a release next week.
Like I said,
and then the next.
I saw somewhere on a Twitter post someone was speculating Wednesday. Who knows?
Well, if you didn't hear it from me,
didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything. Because there you go. My speculation is Tuesday or Thursday, with 99% of my speculation being Tuesday. But could it be Monday? Maybe. Could it be on Wednesday? Maybe.
It's not Mondays. Come on. Anyways.
I hope not. Anyway, so this is pretty cool. There's some neat stuff. There's some stuff in here. One thing specifically that I kind of made a big deal about with Giants whenever I had a meeting with them.
Yeah,
and,
that wouldn't have anything to do with performance, would it?
No, it was the only thing I talked about. No, I talked about a lot more, but there was, just some things that I don't have direct, connection with, like console, for example. I know that it's locked at 30 FPS, but I don't play on console, so I'm not experiencing the issues that a lot of people are. But I see. Yeah. So when you talk about it in the comments stuff, that's a good thing because I know what's going on. That's great.
Yeah.
So increased performance on PS5 Pro by default. So
I've been seeing a lot of people complain about just the overall quality on next gen hardware.
Yeah. So
this gen hardware.
This statement in itself doesn't say a whole lot until you put it in context with the next statement, the second line. Increased performance via optional performance mode on PS5 and Xbox Series.
So is that going to unlock our frame rates? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think that it would. So if you guys, the only 2 games that I can think of is Forza and GTA. So I have both of those on Xbox Series X. Granted, I have the GTA on PS5 too, but I don't play on it. They have modes. Yep. So GTA, for example, has like a ray tracing mode and a ray tracing plus mode or whatever, and then like a performance mode kind of thing. And Forza has about the same thing. It's like a fidelity or performance, basically, or balanced. Okay. And so you're looking at either 60 or 30 FPS. So lower FPS means higher visuals, and higher FPS usually means a little bit lower visuals, generally. But
okay, is it noticeable though on those games?
Well, I guess we'll find out next week.
Well, no, is it noticeable on the other games? Is it noticeable in GTA or in Forza?
So this is an interesting thing to me because I haven't looked at the 30 FPS modes. I load up the 60 FPS mode and I don't care what the other one is.
Oh, that's right. You're a frame rate snob. I forgot about that.
I am a frame. Why do you think I have a 4090 to play Farm Sim?
Something along the lines. As long as you're fast, you don't care how good it looks.
Oh, I'm fast, boy. You didn't even see me. You didn't even see me. Oh, we'll go over here. Look at that.
That might explain why you don't have a girlfriend.
Man, shut up. Other reasons. Leave me alone. So I like this. I think this is good. The one thing that this does is it gives the player a choice. You're not stuck with something. You're not stuck with 30 FPS. No. Or you're not stuck with bad graphics. I say bad graphics. They're not going to be bad. They're just going to be, probably high or medium down or mid high, something like that. It's not going to be that big of a difference, I don't think. Might be. We'll have to wait and see. I currently, at least my system, and I think your system as well, you're pretty much playing it the best that it possibly can be.
Yeah, I think I've maxed everything out.
Yeah. So I'm used to seeing it as good as it possibly can every day. So I'll be able to tell once we get there. I'll be doing all my tests on the Xbox Series X because I know Miss Silly P has PS5 and PS5 Pro.
Yep.
And I love him. I'm just going to let him have that. I'll be showing my stuff on the Xbox next week.
Do we know what the answer is to this?
Does DJ get paid every time he says the word mode? I
said mode a lot there. Fair enough.
Did I? Oh,
You didn't.
I didn't mean to. Anyway, so that's this is a big thing for me. I like it. I've been an extreme proponent of 60 FPS. Whoever thought 30 FPS was a good idea has no idea what gamers want.
Or DJ. I think just DJ.
Yeah,
I mean, DJ's an FPS snob. Yes, there we go. See,
I've
knows what's up.
I've talked to other people who play in different modes. Ah, crap, I said it on accident. Who play in who play on console.
So aware of himself now.
Yeah, Rock Foz gets it. But yeah, like I want 60 FPS. If I'm gonna buy an Xbox Series X, I want 60 FPS. It's a $500 console, man.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, on PC and base game stuff, at least we're still getting well over 60. I'm curious to see where we end up when some of the bigger 4X maps, the higher fidelity type 4X maps that come out. We'll see where we end up. I know at the end of Farm Sim 22, we had some maps where we're dipping down into the 20s, which does happen. We'll see. Yeah. Time will tell.
Players won't have a choice. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or be the guy that says, that's not like, well, there's pick one, man. Rip the Band-Aid off. You have to pick one.
Now, is there a chance we'll be like a sliding scale where you can kind of choose in between, or is it just going to be like one mode?
Sometimes you see balanced and you get like 45. That's okay. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But I don't want to say this, but I kind of have to because it's the only answer. If you want to run higher frames with higher quality, you have to get it on PC.
That is always the answer for that.
Unfortunately, I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah.
So that is the answer there.
And to be fair, I mean, if you haven't bought a console at this point and you're just planning on buying a console for Farm Sim, like a PC is not that much more than a console is nowadays for a PC that will run it at high frames. So just saying.
Don't want you to go out and buy anything. That's not the idea of it.
To be fair,
that's not the idea. We just want to make sure you have all the information. You're not getting lied to.
Exactly.
And all that good stuff. Want to make sure you have everything that you need to know to make the best decision for you. But I will tell you right now, I am going to be using performance mode. I will be going 60 FPS.
He doesn't care what it looks like as long as it goes fast. I got to come up with a new nickname for you. I think I already have one somewhere.
There you go.
Should we talk about how these patches work? Because I know that seems to be a bit of a question for a lot of people.
Yeah, so this I'm gonna let you take the lead on this. I haven't read through this yet because I haven't had time. I made my video and told people, if you want to go look at it, go read it.
I mean, I think a lot of this is fairly straightforward, but I mean, maybe people that don't pay attention to how games are created, they're not going to understand it. But realistically, for those that have not seen, if you have issues with Farm Sim, if you're having any problems things aren't working out for you, like we were talking about this beforehand, like random modders or YouTubers forums or Discords are probably not the best place to report problems to. Yeah. Just saying, it's a lot of times it gets put on deaf ears. Complaining about it over there is not really going to help out. Yeah. Go over here, click the link right here. It takes you to the bug tracker, and that's going to send it directly to Giants, and they'll be like, oh, okay, maybe there's more people than just you reporting that issue, and that's going to force them to look at it and hopefully make a patch for whatever the problem is or figure out what the problem could be. That would be the way to do it. Go ahead.
I would say, to mirror that statement, there is a flip side to that as well. If you are reporting a bug that's been reported 1,000 times, there's a very good chance that they're not going to respond to your bug in the bug tracker.
Good point.
I have fallen to this as well. I've reported something that a lot of other people did, And though that, my bugs generally get looked at, it says DjGoHam on the thing. I mean, yeah.
What kind of bugs are we talking about here, though?
Yeah, squishy ones. I don't know. But there's been a couple of mine as well. So don't worry, your job is done. Does the problem still exist? And does it still suck? Yeah. But that's what these patches are for. And we're here.
Yeah. So they take that information from the bug tracker, and like I said, if they don't get information from the player base about the problems they're having, how do they know what to fix, guys? Like, it seems pretty self-explanatory. So they based on those and based on stuff that they found themselves, obviously, that's where they're going to start planning out the patches and developing fixes for those. The big thing for, I think, a lot of people to understand, I guess, is that while the patch might be live or might be available already for like a PC player, for console players, a lot of times they're not necessarily ready to go right off the bat, right? Yeah. They have to send these things through over to Xbox, over to PlayStation, to Sony, and they have to be approved to be pushed through by them before they can all be pushed through. So it's kind of a whole bit of a balancing act, so they can push through the patch to all platforms at the same time. And I wouldn't doubt if that's kind of what we're waiting on right now, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know. GoHam, you got anything on that?
Let's see. I don't want to speak for Giants, but I do want to address this.
Yeah.
So that maybe this may help answer this. So, told them 12 times to fix the Moza binding issues, and that didn't happen in 22. So statement's BS. Giants may not care about the Moza bindings, or there may be an issue with Moza where they're not working correctly in Farming Simulator, and it's not on their end.
Is Moza is it a supported wheel?
Yeah. Well, they made the truck wheel, remember, and they wanted to send them out to people. And terrible
but
deal.
It depends on which wheel exactly, right? Because I know, from Thrustmaster, only I think the T248 is the only supported wheel right now, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong on that, but
the 128 still works, and their other stuff. So this falls under the category of, have you done everything that you can do? If that answer is yes, then you're kind of right there with us with other situations that things that I've reported that nothing's happened to, where it just sucks. The best thing to do there would be to report to Giants. Okay, they responded with double check, because I want to make sure that everybody's voice matters, and if we don't have these conversations, nothing may get done. Yeah. So yes, everything works in 22, 25. There are issues, and Moses says it's Giants not doing anything about it. So there you go.
That could be a thing. And to be perfectly fair and fair and honest on this, they're going to focus their time on patches that are going to affect the most amount of people as well.
Yep.
To speak directly to your situation, I don't know what the percentage of people that use the Moza wheel are, but I wouldn't think it's all that great in the grand scheme of things. So that could be a thing. Like, well, there's only a certain amount of people. Let's focus on this thing here that the 90% of the community is dealing with. Well, this guy, the 5% is over here complaining about this one thing. That could be it as well, right?
Yeah. But I think with the Tobii eye tracker is another one of those things where it works, but at least for me, it's not where I want it to be. Actually, Tobii have reached out multiple times to do sponsored videos and stuff like that, and I have just kind of let that fall under deaf ears because it's not something that I can stand behind, because it doesn't work the way I want it to in the game right now. So
I agree.
Unfortunately, TJ, I hear you, bro. I'm right there with you. It just stinks. And
it works in 22 and not in 25. And then, like I said, there's other peripherals as well that are having the same issues at times, but it might just take some time to get these things patched. And I don't know, maybe it might even be patched right now. We might not even know about it, but next week you might have it fixed. So
we can only hope. But TJ, just know that as the reports made, and I've spoken to a lot of other people too. The reason I'm kind of pointing them out is I've spoken to some other people at Llama last week who kind of felt like their opinions were just lost on deaf ears. And I at least want to know that I see you, I hear you, and I'm right there with you. It stinks. I don't know what to do to make it better.
Yeah,
but we're right there with you. We hear you, bro.
So we don't have an actual list as of yet of usually the patch notes don't come out until after the patch is live, right? We don't hear that until the day of.
Yeah.
So what you see here that's already been posted on the website and the blog that we've been reading through, that's everything. That's all we know right now. You have the 4 the 4 options. What was it?
Yeah.
Performance mode, various improvements, fixes and bugs, and that's it. More.
And more.
So I would love to tell you, hey, you know what? Yeah, your the steering wheel bugs are going to be fixed up. You're good to go. There you go. Oh, here you go. Please don't have certain issues. There is the exact answer right there.
Individual hardware configurations, etc. Yeah, I mean, there's a thing as well where like you have to plug things in a certain way, or they don't work, or they override stuff.
Yeah.
One of the reasons, so I'm heavily I'm a big Xbox controller user, and I have a whole. I don't want to change the scene because the nothing right there, but I have a whole closet back there just full of peripherals.
We don't want to go in your closet right now. That's okay.
Well, no, I didn't want to change the camera because then I may get 2 FPS.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't PC players? Anyway, I wish that I could use some of those things, but every time I plug something in, I plug something else. It changes the key binding, but doesn't save the other one.
Yep.
And I just don't.
Yeah, I have a struggle with that because I know you can copy on PC, you can copy and save the key bindings folder.
Yep.
Right, you can take that and save it someplace else and re-put it back. But like I've messed with my settings quite a bit as well between 2 different wheels. Also, like the Thrustmaster stick, the farm stick, or the side panel. If I change that up, it's like, oh man,
yeah.
I need to find a better way to get the key bindings to work for sure.
Yeah, this is an interesting. I apologize for taking over a Q&A.
No, do your thing.
So I love it. Rich said this. Do you remember when they had beta builds?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. It's been a minute. I miss beta builds.
I wonder why they don't do that anymore.
I don't know. There's still an option for it in Farm Sim 25 in the Steam.
Is that really?
You go in there, like sign up for beta whatever's.
Oh, I think every game has that though in Steam.
Yeah, but I want it.
I know, but that's up to Giants to slot stuff in there. I think is the problem.
I want it.
And I think maybe the fact that they're self-publishing too maybe is a little bit different now.
Yeah, they've got a lot more control, but that also means they can make a lot more decisions for themselves. Yeah. And sometimes that decision is no.
Yeah.
That's okay. It is their game. We just get to play it. I mean, to be fair, we pay for it, but we get to play it.
JT's having issues with his wheel as well with the key bindings. Yeah. I've had to always reset my key bindings so far. It's a bit of a fight. It is what it is.
Yeah. Anything else fun in there?
I mean, it's reiterating. If you have bugs, go to the bug tracker. I think that's the way they use it. They focus pretty heavily on that. Other than that, I mean, you can always complain to DjGoHam. That's always where I go. Whenever I have problems, I go straight down there and I just send him a message and be like, "Hey, this is the problem I'm having. Fix it for me." So that's what I suggest you do that in his comments. Maybe whatever. Maybe his Facebook page.
Yeah, do it on the Facebook page.
No, I guess he doesn't agree with me, but that works for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Also, at the very, very bottom, they do say, but patch when. They say patch very soon. However, more patches after. Promise. So
is that like a pinky promise?
I think that's more of a, hey, you know how we update the game with a patch every time there's a DLC? And you know how we have 4 DLCs this year? We'll update it 4 more times at least. That's what I'm reading.
DJ's DMs are always open.
And yet, Legacy never takes advantage of it.
There's a joke I could make there, and I'm just not going to do it.
You don't want to take the layup?
No, I'm going to, for once in my life, I'm going to be the bigger man and leave that just sitting there. Even though it's been set right up for me.
Nice. That's great.
So once the patch comes out, of course, you're going to get, right when you boot it up, you're probably going to get like 5 frames per second again to start with.
How do you fix that?
I don't think you can, because the shader has to rebuild that whole shader folder, right?
Another layup and...
Yep, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Why are you setting me up so much today?
Because I talked a lot at the beginning and I feel bad about it. I'm on this side of the screen, not that side. This is your show today.
We can change that.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Put it back.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, they're so that's everything, at least for the update. The news is we don't know a lot, but we do know it'll be out next week. And I do like that the one thing that I've been harping on so much, and the idea that I had, granted, I don't think there's any other way to do that, with the fidelity and all that good stuff. Anyway, also it looks like if you're on PS5 Pro, you'll just get everything. So you get maybe 60 FPS, maybe 120. I say 60 because that's where everything locks at. I mean, even the PC version's locked at 60, and you have to go in
manually unlock it.
Yeah. So
I would assume. I mean, is there any games on Xbox or PlayStation that are over 60?
So you can set. Here's the thing: most games don't tell you, but they're all 60 usually. It won't tell you right off the bat, but. Like I said, I use the performance mode for everything. So I think I use performance RT with GTA when I play. Yeah. Like here's the thing. Like I'm a console gamer. I play on Xbox. Every game I play, other than The Sims, which I play very sparingly these days, everything is Xbox.
Do you need 60 frames per second in your Sims?
I get 120. It's amazing. I get so good. It is like 4K double sampled. So I'm playing 8K, I guess. On the 4K TV. It's so good. it's so overdone. But there's a 4080 in that rig, so it'll do it.
I mean, you got to play Sims at the highest possible frame rate because that matters.
Dog, I'm like, I'm trying to think about the way. My analogy was going to be, I got glasses just so I could play Pokemon card game better and have better graphics. That's kind of the way it is. I can easily do everything I want to do on like a 1660 or something.
Boy.
And then all the other games I play on how's it uncomfortable? Dirt does
watching your Sims drown in the pool at 60 frames a second is great, isn't it?
Hey, most of my Sims they get exhausted because I just want to play the game and don't let them sleep. So I end up having
okay. So sleeping, you have to make them sleep so you can play the game. I got it. Okay. That's what you mean.
And so usually they'll just end up like standing beside the bed or falling asleep standing up, and you have to go get another Sim to wake them.
I thought this is going to be totally off topic. I'm so sorry, chat. We're talking about The Sims all of a sudden. From somebody who doesn't play The Sims, I thought it was more about like building stuff around them and just letting them do their own life.
So I don't really play the game much. I just build houses because I like that.
Okay.
By the way, there's an architect simulator coming out in March, I think, or April, or somewhere around there on PS5. And that is definitely a game I'll be playing on PS5.
Can you import stuff and bring it into Farm Sim from there? That's the question.
We kind of did. I mean, my house that Omatana did, I made it in The Sims, sent it to her, and then she looked at it in The Sims, and then made it in Blender and Giants Editor.
That's pretty cool, though. Surprised you could do that in The Sims.
Oh, no, she just looked at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a genius.
Well,
do Giants updates ever require a new game save? No, they don't. Giants update everything in a way where you can just keep playing. Now,
it's map mods when they get updated. Sometimes they do.
Yeah, there was also an update today to the Fent pack, the Fent Tractor Gen 6, I think, or whatever it was. That requires a new update in a way.
That's weird.
They changed where the customization options are. The same thing happened with David in Farm Sim 19 when he did his 2020.
I never noticed that. So updating a piece of equipment, I didn't know that ever happened. That you had to you have to reset a save if you want to use the update.
Yep. Oh,
weird.
Not always. Like not.
I know, but like for some of them, that's what I'm saying. I've never seen one that's happened before.
Yeah. But, so I apologize. Not a save. Like they recommended that you sell the tractor and get another one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a brand new game save. You said okay.
I still refer to that as TJ, turn your mic up. It's all the way up. I don't know what else to do.
Talking to the microphone would help.
La 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 la.
Thank you.
Ba 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 ba.
We don't need to do a mic check. We're good. We got you.
Can I automatically adjust it? Is that better?
Oh boy.
Is this better? No.
Is
this better?
It's really not. It's getting worse.
You want me to do stereo audio?
Please don't.
How about now?
No, we definitely hear way too much now.
Can you feel?
I'll bring back Gertie eating cheese strings again if you don't be careful.
We're back.
Game over.
Freak from chess. Say it was chess.
So speaking of Gertie at some, I don't know. How was Llama? You were just overseas.
Llama was good. We had a great time. It was so much fun. You don't have to worry about like all the negative comments in the comments section. It's everybody's so nice and happy.
Everyone knows, because I'm sure there's some people in here that don't. What is Llama?
Llama is a Lamma instead of Lula. It is Lamma. I don't know what it stands for, but it's one of, if not the largest tractor show, agricultural show in the UK or in England, that area, whatever. Centrally located, so everybody can check that out. But we went last year. It was a lot of fun. Went back this year. Had a lot of fun as well. There's a lot of people, thousands and thousands of people come to the event. They also had a couple other people there as well. So Caleb Cooper from Amazon was there. He was walking around. Got to see him just for a second, though. He was kind of busy, and I was going to get coffee, so I wasn't waiting around. Apparently Jeremy Clarkson was there filming with Amazon, which is kind of cool.
Oh, cool.
So hopefully in season 5 of Clarkson Farm, you'll see that. I was actually staying at the same hotel as Tom Pemberton, but I didn't want to be that guy at breakfast. Although as soon as he walked, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a YouTuber. Oh my gosh, that's Tom Pemberton. And Cop was like, no. Sit down. Don't you dare go talk to him at breakfast. I was like, but we're in the same hotel.
Sit down, DJ. Sit.
Yep. So that was fun. Man, we had a great time. Giants had myself, also had Farmer Cop and Farm Sub Guy doing stage shows. So we actually did like a show. I did a 45-minute show on stage both days. Farm Sim Guy basically did you just bought Farming Simulator. Now what?
Okay.
Farmer Cop did more of an advanced thing of that, really aimed more towards people who don't have the game.
Yep.
And then I did presentation on mods, because of course I did.
Well, of course you did.
And mine was mods and how they changed the way you play Farming Simulator. And they were all cheaty.
Shocker.
And you should have seen, it was so funny. Like, I recognized a lot of the people that were hanging out, but there were like the farmers who don't know anything about Farming Simulator. You could see them and like, yeah, this trailer from Omatana, she's right over there, holds 260,000 liters. Can you imagine holding 260,000 liters in a trailer? And guess what? It doesn't weigh anything. And I had a blast. Also, I'm in one of those pictures. All right, let's see if anybody
let's
can
see if we can
guess.
start off.
All right.
Could be in the background there somewhere.
Okay, you could look.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
So the guy on the right has a beard, but that's not me.
That's definitely not you. No.
That's
he looks happier. He looks happier than you, anyways. Let's be honest.
And that's Benny there on the left-hand side. I don't know if anybody's met Benny. He is he's basically Germany's Kermit.
German Kermit, got it.
German Kermit. Don't call him that. He's such a nice guy.
All right, next picture. That's not you there.
All right. Yep. And
this could have been you like 30 years ago.
Fair. I also don't have long blonde hair, so it's not you kind of creeping on the girl with the long blonde hair either. I don't know who that is, but that's not you, which I'm kind of surprised it's not. I hope they're.
We'll keep moving. We'll keep on moving.
All right. So this one's interesting because there's 3 people there. I'm clearly not 2 of them.
No, clearly. Wow.
But I will say that Rosie definitely has my belly. Right around where the Farming Simulator is. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a.
Huh. Interesting.
It's about right.
Interesting.
Can you believe they let me put that on and walk around?
I feel bad if these girls only knew what they were getting themselves into right now.
So this was only moments before like the worst thing that happened at the event. The girl on the left right here, So I was like jumping up and down. If you see my vlog, I was jumping up and down. I was having fun. I was dancing with everybody. We had a blast. It was so much fun. But I'm out of shape. So DJ can't do those things. I also have asthma. So if I get a little bit out of breath, sometimes that, get a little bit way out of breath. So I am breathing real heavy, trying to keep my cool in this in this thing, and the eyeballs are the eyes, but they're like here, and so you're constantly like looking like this. So if you look normal, because I can't do this with my eyes, so if you're looking like this, half of it's just covered up by Rosie's big old forehead, and then it's the same way the other way. You just can't see anything, and so. And so you're sitting there breathing, and then it like looks like Rosie's looking down because I can't see out of it. And this girl, poor girl, she comes up and was like looking in the eyes. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I just have to be. At the time, I didn't realize I was breathing heavier, that I was trying to like, not pass out. You just see this cow, there's music playing, everybody's having a ball, and then you just get kind of close to Rosie here.
Is it actually a cow inside there? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, and then a DJ inside that cow. Anyway, if you're not getting it, I got to be Rosie. I had a blast, and there was only one person that was concerned for my well-being, and it was whoever this is. So shouty outy to her. She checked on me in a creepy way, but she looked. Oh,
she was probably wondering why you were staring at her the whole time. But why is Rosie always staring at me?
I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know she was still there. She ended up following, like, her and her friend kept, like, followed the cow around and finally left it at some point.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger. Moo! Moo! Moo!
Oh, anyway, boy.
I had a blast. So if you've seen my vlog and you've seen Rosie dancing at the beginning, that was me. I had so much fun. I had a great time.
Oh, man. So it was you, Cop, and FSG were the YouTubers that were there.
There were a bunch of YouTubers there. So Omatana was there as well.
English speaking, I should say, I guess. North American?
Omatana speaks English.
Okay, North American? I guess FSG doesn't even... Is he North American?
He doesn't count. No, it's just me and... I
always consider FSG to be on the North American side for some reason.
He's English.
I know, but...
He's not
I get it.
Scottish.
I know. Maybe it's because he's come over here the one time, and now it's like locked in my head. Of course, by that sentiment, I could consider Sealy P North American too. Then because he's been over here.
He was also there.
Was Sealy P there? Nice.
Yeah, and virtual.
I didn't know that.
Tell me you haven't watched my vlog without telling me you haven't watched my vlog.
I've definitely not watched your vlog. Wait, you do videos? Weird. Who knew?
I was not jacked up on Monster wearing a cow costume. We flew over we landed Monday morning, I guess it was last week, yeah. And I bought 4 monsters and they were gone by the end of the next day because I needed them so bad.
I guess it's tough to get that kind of stuff over there, isn't it? Does Europe have energy drinks like that?
Well, they had it. It's like any area you go to where you don't know where you are.
Yeah.
You don't know where the gas station is, and ordering on DoorDash doesn't. It's not the first thing pops in your mind. Like if I need something here, I just go in Walmart and just order it. And it's delivered in like an hour.
Yeah.
And I have to remember that that's not how the rest of the world works.
wait. Do you order monsters to DoorDash to your house?
I order them on Walmart. It was like the Walmart Plus thing. And I try not to order like multiple cases, but it's really hard to get cases. Like every time I go into Walmart, they're out of them. So if they have them in stock, I'm like, oh, get 2. And so man. you just see this poor Walmart employee just walking up to the door. So if you ever deliver a couple cases of a monster to a house and there's nobody that greets you at the door, it might be my place.
Chris S has a very important question for you.
No, I think she's about 15 years younger than me.
And awfully scared and creeped out now as well.
That thought never crossed my mind until you brought it up here, and I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad it didn't.
Well, she's got a story now. Huh, it's the first time I've been hit on by a cow before, but hey.
That's not. No, that's not.
No?
Look, go back to the picture. Go back to the picture. No. I want to show you something. Go back to the picture.
I can't just. What am I? I don't have things just ready to go here. Hang on.
So you guys know we have like sources at the bottom of our podcast software, and his is the only one that's open right now. I did not open mine on purpose. What are you looking at?
It's Katy Perry's up there. I think. I don't know. It's when I first launched Twitter or X or whatever we call it now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's always something on the right or the right hand side of the screen too. I never.
Yeah, where is it? Let's see. Here we go.
DJ's really reaching the age where he can play how much older I am than her. All right. When you go, look at the cow's hands. I ain't doing nothing. We're going thumbs up for everybody.
I noticed how it's like, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot.
I wanted it to be like, woo! But it does look like I'm not touching anybody. I'm not doing it. We're good.
Please don't cancel me for this. Yeah, nice udders.
Goodness gracious. You guys suck.
Hey, you're the one that brought up that you were the one in the suit. They're just saying now, right?
I did, yeah, because I think it's so cool. The fact that they let me do it was insane.
They should have made you get on the plane wearing the suit.
I don't think they would have let me on the plane. You want to talk about the plane ride for a minute?
Oh boy. Like, which way? Going there or coming back?
Going there was awesome.
Okay.
We even left 5 minutes early and landed landed about 30 minutes early.
Yep.
Food was great. Slept okay. Not awesome, but kind of okay. But it's tough to sleep well when your flight leaves at like 11:30 and you're used to going to bed at 9. So, anyway, get there. Had a great trip. I was flying back home Saturday morning last week, so a week ago tomorrow. And I woke up, first thing I see on my phone, by the way, I'd already checked into my flight. First thing I see on my phone, flight to Charlotte canceled.
Oof.
And I had booked one flight from New York, or not New York, from New York on the brain because I went there, not against my own will, from London to Charlotte. England to North Carolina. Boom. One flight, and then I could drive home. No. I woke up, and I got a notification saying my flight was canceled. And I was like, oh, no. What do I do? And they had booked me for another flight, but 2 flights, because that one evidently was not good. Now, if I could have gotten to the airport an hour earlier, I could have come home on the first flight, because there's like 5 or 6 flights from London to Charlotte every day. There's a bunch of flights back and forth. And so, but we were staying in Birmingham, which is an hour and a half drive. And we were also in the same car with Farmer Cop and Omatana, who were also leaving around the same time. We'd planned this out months ago. And day of, Americans like, nah, you can't come home, but we'll let you go to New York and stay for 2 hours if you want. And
that sounds all right. That's not the worst thing in the world.
So, but I went British Airways. So at least I got to go out of Terminal 5 with them, which was fun. So I got to hang out with Farmer Cop and Omatana for a little while. That was all right. But yeah, went British Airways to JFK. I've never been to JFK before, so they get you through pretty quick in immigration.
Yeah, that sounds all right. Doesn't sound like that's that big of a deal.
No, it was fun. It was fun.
I thought it was gonna be way worse. I thought you had like this big crazy story.
No, it just took longer than I wanted it to, and it sucked.
Oh,
yeah.
Like the last time when I left PAX and got stuck in Montreal for 6 hours. That you hadn't. Yeah, well, that sounds like it seems like you need more of those experiences.
I don't. No.
You've had pretty good luck, it sounds like, with all your flights. If that's the worst thing that's happened, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like nothing was. We landed even in New York 30 minutes or 20 minutes early.
I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting to be like a story about how you got like put into the back room at the airport and got the rubber glove treatment.
No, it just sucked.
Oh,
I didn't like it.
All right.
It's me complaining. I'm trying not to complain about the game, because I'm trying to be positive. Because
I'm just complaining about one little delay. That sounds like it's okay though.
Yeah, rabble.
Yeah, it sounds.
Thanks for listening. How do we have more viewers now than when I started that conversation or that thing? There we go. Now they're going down.
That's better.
We don't have a whole
boy.
lot more time. You want to talk about some stuff?
Well, we got a bunch of mods.
Yeah, 60.
I mean, I see a lot of people complaining about mods in the chat right now, or well, one person at least.
Yep.
They were off during Christmas and they were working on the patch, and now mods are going to start coming out.
Yep. Also, remember in Farming Simulator 19 and early 22, they had more people testing than they do now, and now they have like 10 times the amount of mods.
Yeah,
so they're trying their best. Also, they're getting caught up still from when they were on break.
Yeah, well, I mean, over Christmas, a ton of mods came out, and that's I don't know. Like I was looking through the list this morning. You had the 69 mods you said came out.
Yeah, 69 mods.
Just looking through the list. I mean, this forestry thing looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of crazy mods, right?
Nah, there's some crazy stuff. Dog. There's some crazy stuff.
Like what? Where do you want to start?
Some of this stuff's cool. I don't remember. Keep going.
Okay.
The Chrome Baler Pack's pretty cool. Yo, stop.
Yeah.
All right, so the Chrome Baler Pack and then the Sugar Beet and the Tanker Pack, all three of those together. They're the right to see it. So this one's it's just got some new colors. So there's not.
I mean, I looked at it, but this is a mod that's been available from like last Farm Sim 22, Farm Sim 19. It was a mod originally, I think.
Yeah, and it's base game now, so they've got.
Yeah, because it was the pellet pack, wasn't it? This originally came out with.
Oh, yeah, it's different modders. This is based off of the Farm Sim 2025 base game stuff.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying, like the original idea of this, the Chrome Baler pack, I want to say came with the pellet pack when it was a DLC at one point in time.
Yeah, I mean, those are base game. They added colors.
I know. I'm just saying from beforehand, they added colors.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it for me. I'm not gonna lie. Adding colors to a base game piece of equipment, it looks cool.
Man,
it looks cool. Yeah. I just don't care. I don't want it in my mod folder. It drives me bananas.
Colors.
That's all.
More colors.
You and your colors.
The next one's my favorite one of the day.
Okay.
The Sugar Beet one. Because I want to do Sugar Beets on the Constant series, but I don't want to do Sugar Beets. So this was a mod in 22 as well. To be fair, I don't know if it's the same modder. I need to look at that. I don't have that information. But it's all the augers in the game will only accept Sugar Beets, and they will only output cut Sugar Beets. It's basically like pretending that the auger's cutting them.
Yep.
But there's some cool stuff in there. The walkabout is in there now. You've got the Elmers, the Conveyal's pretty cool. The Amity looks awesome because
so they changed the type of crop that goes into them basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so cool. I love it.
All right.
That was awesome.
Interesting.
And then you could just actually the thumbnail of my video is Tanker Pack next. The thumbnail of my video for that actually showed the walkabout overloading cut Sugar Beets into the BGA. Yep. And it's just a money machine. It really is.
Interesting. I might have to look at that. That's kind of an interesting idea for sure. Because it's a slow process otherwise, right?
Yeah. So this
Tanker Pack
adds colors.
Shocker.
And which I love. And all of the tanks hold all liquids, and it's including
I like that. That's one of my complaints have always been like the tanks are so unusable in some ways. It's like you can only use it for this one thing. That's the only thing you can ever use. Well, I'm like, well, I want to transport more of this or herbicide or whatever it might be, and I just need a tank that's going to do that. And now you can do it with them. That's just good.
Now you can do it with them, yeah. And you can do the job that you need to do with the tanker that you want to use.
Yeah, exactly.
Couple more things. The Welker sheds came out today.
Yeah, I didn't see how far back those were.
I think they're on the second page.
Let's see if we can find them.
I think they're about halfway down on the right.
I was getting the website was loading so slow this morning on me. This shed's pretty nice as well, by the way. The workshop here.
Yeah. Also, the soybean factory, pretty cool. I know there's a couple modders working on soybean stuff, but because we have the Asian map now, kind of makes sense to have some things like tofu and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Soybean factory. If you're playing on
all these. This whole row right here is pretty good.
Nah, the chicken coop's kind of annoying.
Is it annoying? I haven't looked at it yet, but I mean, is it not big?
No, it's huge. So one's a chicken coop, the other one's a production chain, not a chicken coop. And the production chain is you put straw in and you get manure out. So it's like there's chickens in it,
Okay.
It's really meant. Here's what it's really meant for. It's meant to put two of them beside each other.
Yeah.
You put the chicken coop here, and then you put the production chain beside it,
Yeah.
and you're pretending that it's getting you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's also a. You may see the ramp there on the right hand side.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a placeable that comes with it, and it's just like a random ramp placeable. It fits with the mod pack, but
Interesting.
we didn't need
Because
it.
I have used this particular chicken coup, I believe, in a playthrough before where we had like 5,000 chickens,
Yep, it's been around.
and it worked great for that.
I think it holds 1,500 now. However, one of the good things is these buildings where you can't build a like a pin on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
These work like Farm Sim 22 and 1917. All those did. So if you're on PC, you can easily modify them.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go. Like I said, decent mods all up there.
Yeah.
More placeables.
Don't you dare go right past them.
Oh, there we go. There's the. There it is.
Hey.
I couldn't remember where I saw it. I knew it was on there somewhere.
Yeah. No shop, but we do have. Was it 5? We got 4 blue buildings plus the onset.
Yeah, and you were saying that the map itself had been sent into testing the same time as these, but it doesn't look like it passed testing, so we'll wait and see.
Yep. So I've been in contact with Mapper's Paradise about the map.
Yeah.
So it's currently a waiting game. There's a few things that they want to do, but they're waiting on the decision from a third party about what they're going to do. But it sounds like they got some pretty cool ideas. So best thing to do, stay tuned.
Well, I was looking through the maps briefly before the stream here. We don't have a lot of maps to talk about.
Nope. Comston came out. Everybody flocked to that immediately. And then...
Yeah. Well,
God,
there's the European
category?
maps right there. That's it.
Yeah. French docks,
That was today, right?
which I need to remember what the translation is. Have you looked at the translation for that map?
No.
So it's like wet weasel or something like that. It is the silliest thing on every. You have to put a naughty badger. That's it. It translates into naughty badger. You have to put a space after the fresh.
Oh, really?
That's naughty
badger. All right, that's fun. All right.
So funny.
I mean, it looks okay. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to boot this one up. Angry badger, naughty badger.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's a German-ish map. Also, the name of the modder is the name of the map. I don't know how they got that through. That's not.
Well, it's 93. It's different.
Yeah, it's not different enough.
Yeah, not a lot to talk about the old map situation as of yet, unfortunately. Like, I mean, Frankenmuth came out. Like I said, there's not a lot of options out there quite yet, so might as well play this one right now for sure.
Yeah. Or if you don't, stick with the base maps, and if that's not what you're looking for, there will be more maps. They are coming out. Giants are testing things as quickly as they can. Of course, you can only go so fast. Does that stink? Yes.
It's so many mods today, though. Holy.
There is one thing. I know you need to get ready and go.
Yeah.
Giants couple, they updated it? Yeah, they updated it today. So I wonder if I can share my...
What are you looking for?
Can I send you a link on Discord?
I guess. Or can you just post what you're looking for here?
Oh yeah, I guess I could. I never remember how to do it though.
Share.
Share screen, entire screen. Oh. All right. So, look at this guy. Check this out.
Okay.
So this is in this right here. So this is on the Farming Simulator forum, which I know a lot of people don't get on anymore. But this is kind of where they've started to post things for modders. Used to they had a how many mods are waiting, but they took
the
that
testing
off
list, right?
Yeah, but they no on this list. So this is the new list.
Yep.
It used to have a thing with how many mods were waiting, and they took that off. But now they have the currently estimated waiting times. So if you're a modder and you're wanting to submit something, this is not a bad place to go to. So let's say somebody submits something today. It is going to take until the next 3 weeks?
You're looking like a month, right?
Yeah,
realistically.
basically. for mod updates, about a week and a half. And failed and resubmitted mods, about a week. Now, these are the estimated, so they could be less. They could also be more. I've seen them being less on that side of things. But anyway, this is, again, mainly for modders. It doesn't do players a lot of good. It only causes stress.
Well, if you're following a map or a mod being released and you're following that person's Facebook page and they say they've submitted to Giants,
yeah,
I mean, at least know that this is how long it's going to take, at least.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is a ballpark, at least. So don't be getting all upset. It's like, oh, well, my favorite modders sent this to Giants. I don't know what's taken so long for them to get to. You're a month out still before.
How many months is a work day? I guess 20? 21?
DJ. Killing me.
I didn't even answer that correct. Crap. I want to go home.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so there you go. That
answers that.
I've gotten that shared on all the news videos. So if you go to the news videos, I think it's mod wait time is the link at the top of the description.
Yeah.
So you are home. Don't tell me that. I want to go to another room. I want to go to the living room. There we go. It's got the TV in it. This room doesn't have a TV. It's got a million monitors, but not a TV. Is there a TV in here? No, I took it out. There used to be one right here.
I don't know if there's a TV in my room. Come on, man. You're killing me here.
There's one in there. There's one in the office.
Boy.
I don't know if you noticed, back in December, I changed the office's studio. So I moved the unboxing setup back in here in the studio, and I moved the futon or the couch and the TV back in the other room.
Is that like the same way you changed your logo?
Look, I've been ignoring that the whole time.
You're wearing it. You're physically wearing that.
I do still have it. Speaking of change, the logo. The Farm Sim guy is the one that has helped me on that. He's been the designer, and I've kind of told him what I wanted.
If I was him, I would have just went out to Fiverr and be like, "Hey, can someone make me a new logo for this?" and then send it back to you.
I mean, it is what he does for his job, his real job. The issue is it was finished in like October. No, he hooked me up. The old one was about that. Can you believe I paid that for this? This is so stupid. I don't know why I trust people.
Did you pay $800 for that?
I think it was $9. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's ouchies.
Yeah. But I did get a logo, and I've gotten anything. Deets by Bray is basically what I've gotten out of it. Anyway, the next logo is pretty cool. I dig it. Yeah, it's not out yet. And he actually removed it from the t-shirts that we had for the event. So it's the like this logo's on the t-shirts. He's like, yeah, it was like 2 weeks out and you hadn't put your new logo up yet, so I just replaced it for you. I was like, thanks, appreciate it.
That's funny.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the new logo, I think I shared it somewhere.
You did.
Like
I saw it
months ago.
Yeah, I think we showed it on the show. I think back in early December.
Well, you have to go back and figure out which one that is. No,
yeah.
I'm gonna be probably, I don't know, beginning to middle of February, because I still have to order merch, get all the I paid for the expertise, not the logo. Exactly. If you want something done professionally, you get a professional to do it. It does cost money to get professionals to do stuff, unfortunately. But so I still need to order merch.
Yep.
I need to order hats because this hat's still this logo. It's not Beats by Dre, it's Deets by Bray. Come on. It's a D, not a B. I have to get new shirts, new hoodie. I really want to get some of those Columbia shirts that I wear all the time. I really want to
just got K-Bot to make you a whole new design.
K-Bot would like sneeze on a piece of paper and be like, that's blue enough.
Well, to be fair, back when I think was it Formal Pickle and I had like a challenge of some sort. I can't remember what it was, and he lost. And he had to change his logo for a week to his face, to K-Bot's face.
That's been a while, like years ago.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Very funny.
Yeah, you can't like bring that back anymore because it's disappeared. But anyways, pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna be working on the logo this weekend then?
No.
Oh, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm gonna take a little time off.
Oh, you're not allowed to do time off.
I would like some time off, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
I guess because
Well,
it's copyright, Steven. He can't do it anymore. He got in trouble, I think.
I did not. No, I did not. I'm avoiding getting in trouble. That's the issue. I figured, at like 100,000, nobody cares, but the channel's growing slowly but surely, and there is probably going to be a point.
Did you say slowly by Shirley?
Sure. Yes. Yeah.
Who's Shirley?
You don't know that road?
Apparently, I don't.
Anyway, yeah. So like, I don't own a copyright to this. I think the person that made it does, and so I want to make sure that I have it the right way, that I own the copyright, and not only that, but
how do you not own it? You paid for it. That makes you own it.
Yeah, but I turn it around. Do
I
still
know.
own it? Take off the blue circle and flip it. So, yeah. Anyway, so I just want to do things the right way and have a good, at least business mindset behind it.
So that's what you're doing this weekend. I got it.
Nope, no, not doing that
all
this
weekend. No.
But I need to order stuff. So I need to make sure that I've got merch in, and also give you guys enough time to order more of these shirts or the hats or whatever you want.
So what he's saying is anyone who ordered the old logo, you have to buy new stuff now because reasons.
No, you don't have to.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But I mean, you want the latest and greatest, and you won't be part of the DJ club if you don't have the latest and greatest, is what he's saying.
Don't try and sell that to them.
I think that's what I'm trying to sell you some shirts, man.
I make 20 cents on a shirt.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I spoke to a local merchandise store. They do all kinds of design stuff, and I was like, I already have a logo. I just need to put it on stuff. And they were like, yeah, we can ship worldwide. I was like, that's awesome. And I was like, how much is a t-shirt? Like, well, shirts start $29.99. I was like, no, they don't.
Oh, believe me, I know. I've tried to even make my merch too. I'm like, it's barely worthwhile doing.
Yeah, please.
I do it for the fan, like people that want the stuff. I'll do it for that, and if they want it, then yeah, by all means have it. But you don't make any money off it.
Dude, I sell like 4 shirts a year.
I know.
There's a reason I use Teespring and not Doug from Imprint or whatever. It's called.
Doug. Oh, you know Doug too. All right.
Yeah, you know Doug.
Doug.
Man, we got stories. No, I'm kidding.
We go way back.
I try and make the merch as good as I can, but as cheap as I can. So if you want it, you can take it. Nobody benefits. The only person that benefits you get a shirt.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Any more of these shirts, to be honest? I've been wearing this one like constantly.
Such a nice shirt.
I picked the right one out. I know. I got the Clutchlings, got the Game On one. Right? It's the quad track with the controllers that are
that's the one
over.
I got.
Yeah, I got the Clutchlings, that one. Speaking of which, that's all I'm doing with this whole weekend. It's basketball in about 20 minutes. I got to drive and go to a basketball tournament, and then we got hockey this weekend.
Have you seen the shirts we did this year?
Yeah. No.
Be right back.
You got shirts this year? Is he going to take off his... Don't tell me he's taking his clothes off. I'm really sorry, chat. It's his par for the course, though. Oh, here he comes. Oh, see, I thought you were going to bring on something else. You know what? I did see those. I saw them on your Facebook page, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I can't say.
It should have had like your guys' bobbleheads, like on the edges.
It doesn't have the bobbleheads, but it does have everybody's logos on the back.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. There we
go. That's cool.
So
sweet. That's sweet.
We had Icon City to help. We had G Portal that helped sponsor the event.
Take it off. No, don't. In the chat.
Actually, I've had a couple people that were asking about the hoodie I've been wearing. So this was last year's thing.
Oh, cool.
Content creators got red shirts and red hoodies. So
that's sweet.
It's weird because like I don't know. I'm getting to that age where just like the middle of my back always itches. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I really don't. I really do not.
The thing is, FSG's logo is like in the exact center of where my back always itches, and so I'm just like rubbing the logo off. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I know.
All right. Well, I know you've got a bunch of content planned this weekend. I'm not sure if I've got time for anything on my time side, unfortunately. We'll see how the weekend goes for me.
See, Tomorrow and Sunday both got episode 2 and 3 of Comston,
Nice.
which were recorded like days and days and days ago. They've been out for channel members for a while now, so that's cool. I'll have a replay of this probably Sunday, and there might be a mod preview tomorrow or a news video. It'll be one or the other.
I need to try to pull something together. I got stuck with that. Did you guys get that Christmas cold? The flu was going around. I got nailed with that this year. And I feel like I'm still not 100%. Drive me bananas. And plus, between the Clutchlings hockey, we've done a bunch of tournaments, and then basketball and work. It's not working out for me. This weekend, we'll see. I need to get something together. DJ Moose is yelling at me. I can see him back there yelling at me right now. We'll see if we can pull something together.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think that's everything I got.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you guys watching today. It's good to be back through the Farms and Show. It's been almost a month, actually. Technically, your birthday was the last one we kind of got together on.
Yeah. We did a multiplayer thing. I still have that game save. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
I don't think we need it.
the guy that Miko modding, the guy that did the stuff, I got to hang out with him. He was at Llama.
Oh, really?
He's a kid. He's like 14.
That's awesome. I love when like young people get involved in the technical side of that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
great.
Him and his dad came and hung out with us. It was so cool.
That's very cool.
It was very, very cool. They came out, they hung out with us, went to dinner with us in the evenings.
Nice.
It was just awesome, man.
That's very cool. So we'll see if we can pull something again next week. I think we're both around on Friday. We'll see. We'll have the patch.
I was about to say, unless the patch releases.
A patch should be released before then, in theory. We'll see.
I am good, but about this time, I'll need to get ready. I've got dinner plans.
It is a part-time show. He's not wrong.
It used to be a full-time show, and now it is definitely a part-time show.
It'll get better. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys being in here today. You guys are awesome.
Yep.
Any final words of wisdom before we get out of here?
If the fire's too hot and you're close to it, and back up a little bit, it'll be less hot. But if it's still hot, move to the left or to the right. Strife.
Are you ready to upgrade your farming simulator experience? Well, with G-Portal game servers and Farming Simulator 25, it's time to take your farm to the next level. When you play Farming Simulator 25 on a G-Portal game server, your multiplayer farms will be available whenever you are. No longer waiting for the host to get online. If you're ready to farm, your G-Portal game server will have your tractor already warmed up and waiting for you. Whether you're planting, harvesting, or building the farm of your dreams, G-Portal game server is the ultimate multiplayer experience. No lag, no hassle. Just pure farming fun with your friends. With G-Portal's dedicated servers, you can host your own games effortlessly. Customize your servers to fit your needs, whether you're on Xbox, on PlayStation, or PC. All platforms can use G-Portal game servers, and all platforms can play together. Setting up your server has never been easier. In just a few clicks, you're going to be ready to go. Plus, G-Portal game servers support all your favorite mods. You can even expand your server to have 25 gigabytes of mod space, which will allow you to install any mod map and all the mods you could possibly think of, so you can expand your farming possibilities like never before. Team up, trade up, and build a legacy together. With G-Portal game servers, the fields are truly endless. Be sure to use the link down in the description today to get your 10% off your G-Portal game server and elevate your Farming Simulator 25 experience. Grab your friends and let's farm with G-Portal game servers and Farming Simulator 25 like never.
That was such a long read. Oh my goodness, there's so much AI. Hey, what's AI? What do you mean AI? What is this AI you're talking about? AI is like, hey! Right? I? You said A, I'm gonna say I. Ready, you go. Hey! Hey! I! Hey! I! Hey! Where are we going with this? I don't even know anymore. I just wanted to do it once. You didn't have to keep on doing it. It's not like we're doing a cheer with... I don't understand. I thought we were doing a cheer. When you say say Oh, that's interesting. Were you like a cheerleader at one point in time? I just can imagine a bunch of dudes throwing you around. Or was it like a wannabe cheerleader, maybe? No, I mean, I was in, like, the marching band. That's kind of the same thing, right? Marching band. Oh, you're such a loser. I forgot. Marching band. Who goes in the marching band? I'm still a bit of a loser, I think. Hey, DJ, what do you like to do in your spare time? Read music and play with Legos? Oh, no. Legos are not for losers. You can't play with Legos. Well, but I want to play with Legos. That's what I want to do. Oh, okay. I guess that brings you up a few notches. I don't know. When's the last time we got a chance to do this? I feel like last time you hit the wrong button and we didn't get to yell at each other for a bit. Yeah, it's a thing. It would have been really cool if, like, we just kept doing this, and then, you know, and then we're talking. I didn't have enough caffeine today. I guess that's what my point is. Oh, okay. Yeah, most of the time I'm like, oh my gosh, it's DjGoHam, but like today it's like, it'd be much. I got something better. Hang on a second, I'm gonna click on this. This is what? No! No! What? Don't